Energy Minister encourages positive promotion of government's geothermal project. A result-based financing for health project to be piloted in Dominica, and the NDFD introduces several initiatives to reduce poverty in Dominica. Thank you for joining us for another edition of National Focus. I'm Mervin.
And I'm Tasia Floissac. Stay with us for details of the headline stories and others after the break.
The black Sikatuka fungus can survive on banana and plantain leaves even after they have been cut from the tree. Farmers and hucksters are encouraged to use alternate cushioning material when moving produce from farm to the market. Do not use banana and plantain leaves as cushioning. It is against the law to move banana and plantain trash from the field. Obey the law and stop the spread of black Sikatuka today.
Welcome back. Time now for the details of the news. The National Development Foundation of Dominica, the NDFD, has introduced several initiatives designed to reduce poverty in Dominica. On May 30th, officials shared with the public several methods the foundation has adopted to meet the needs of its clientele. According to Cletus Joseph, the executive director of the NDFD, one of the new initiatives is the development of a new loan product.
What we are doing is that we are providing this special package at an affordable interest rate of 9% on the outstanding balance. 9% per annum, that is, on the outstanding balance. And again, it is targeted at both startup and existing businesses. Therefore, we do not leave anyone out.
For existing clients of the NDFD, a line of credit has been offered as a business development option.
We also have coming on stream what we call a line of credit, which we extend to our existing businesses or existing business clients who require an open-ended financing scheme which will provide liquidity support when most needed. The advantage here is that you won't have to go through the long process of loan application every time you require some liquidity support. So therefore, once you are in our system, you are in good standing, you are eligible to make use of this open-ended loan.
Those new services are in addition to the existing options available. One product offers loans at 6.5% interest per annum. An agricultural development fund also exists at 5% interest per annum. The National Development Fund of Dominica is one of the leading microfinancing institutions on the island. Its portfolio includes the provision of business support.
Our business support services include the preparation of business plans, compilation of financial statements, preparation of financial projections. We can also assist with the completion of your various forms such as Social Security, income tax returns, value-added tax forms, etc. We can also assist you with designing and printing of your business cards, with guidance in establishing your business, and training in financial education and record keeping. As well, we also have provided a generic record-keeping book which you can use in your business. We cannot overstate the importance of having good records as part of management in your business.
The NDFD's vision of contributing to poverty reduction and human resource development is also encapsulated in the training opportunities made available primarily to the micro and small business sectors. Carrie Charles Thomas is Human Resource Training Officer at the organization.
NDFD is known for one of the institutions that is a veteran in offering training throughout from January to December. And we continue to grow as the needs of the general public and private sector increase, because normally what we do, we conduct a needs assessment and we find out what is the need in training in the private and public sector, and we develop a training schedule to suit and to facilitate those needs. for the past number of months, the NDFD embarked on a mission to provide free financial education training around communities in Dominica. And we looked at topics such as achieving goals, budgeting, tracking income and expenses, interest rates, and spending decision. And the main reason why we embark on that mission is that we see ourselves as the institution responsible, or part of our responsibility is to ensure that our clients, our prospective entrepreneurs, and other stakeholders involved in finance to make sound and informed financial decisions.
Through partnership with like-minded institutions, youth training and development is also factored into those training opportunities.
Coming up in June, we'll be starting a training in air conditioning and refrigeration in the Grand Bay and neighboring communities, and we're going to do pastry making in the La Plaine communities. And it is more to provide them with a skill so they'll be better able to create employment for his or herself, or to gain employment within their community so they can make a meaningful contribution to the development of their community. So we want to thank the BNTF, the Government of Dominica and Caribbean Development Bank, for sponsoring that skills training.
A partnership with the Global Environment Fund Small Grants Program has resulted in training in the area of grant proposal writing.
Jeff realized in the effort to get winning proposal from the community groups, non-profit organizations, they have to be able to train the individuals to write these winning proposals. The training is not really open to the general public, but is geared at Jeff grantees and other resource persons within the community. We have already implemented the grant and proposal writing, and the next training we'll be doing in June is project management, followed by evaluation and monitoring of these projects.
The foundation's trainings are at no cost to participants. The community of Calabash is the next community to be targeted by the NDFD's outreach program, bringing the services of the organization to every corner of the island. The NDFD at that event made donations to 4 non-profit organizations. Look out for that story in Tuesday's newscast.
The Ministry of Health continues to combat the increase of chronic non-communicable diseases and other factors which negatively impact Dominica's healthcare sector. The Health Ministry, in collaboration with the World Bank, revealed plans to launch a result-based financing for health (RBT) at a 2-day stakeholders consultation, which began on Thursday, May 29th. A result-based financing for health refers to any program that transfers money or goods to either patients when they take health-related actions, such as having their children immunized, or to healthcare providers when they achieve performance targets, such as immunizing a certain percentage of children in a given area. A team of expert consultants from the World Bank were on island assisting with the pilot project last week. Carla Pamtarali was one of the task leaders.
There are no recipes for RBF, so every single project should be adapted to the realities and to the health system of the country where we are working. Dominica has its challenges and its strengths, and we will try to make the best use of this pilot project in order to tackle NCDs and reduce the burden of hypertension and diabetes.
The project's development began in 2012 with a situation analysis on Dominica. A team of health officials had also traveled to the Dominican Republic to gain insight on the operations of the system to prepare a first draft policy for Dominica. Pamtarali highlighted the main goal of the RBT.
We actually was trying to see if the places we have chosen to pilot the RBF were the correct. And I'm saying this because RBF is something that's really fashion now. We have many projects in the World Bank that use RBF, but we've been pretty clear, Carmen has been pretty clear to say that even if RBF have proven to be really effective and has shown there is evidence that it tracks health indicators, and it's been really successful in some countries, it may not be able to apply it in every different scenario or country. So that's what the goal of the situational analysis. And the findings were that it was possible to do a pilot project for non-communicable diseases in Dominica. So,
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Helen Royer, says the pilot project, once established, will enable the ministry to achieve its goal of stimulating greater reduction of CNCDs.
Data of the 2012 also clearly shows that diabetes and hypertension are among the top 5 leading causes of death in Dominica, with diabetes being the leading cause of death in females of 2012. Close to 18% of the population is suffering from diabetes. The burden of chronic non-communicable disease to the individual and to the state is enormous. This pilot project will strengthen our initiatives taken by the Ministry of Health to minimize the morbidity and mortality associated with CNCDs, more specifically diabetes mellitus and hypertension.
She expressed that the RBT concept is designed to help individuals, especially the vulnerable and economically constrained, to live healthier lives by linking incentive to results, thus the need for greater efficacy of government investment.
In more news, there is a need for persons who are knowledgeable of energy matters to disseminate truthful and positive information to the public as it concerns to Dominica's geothermal project. Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, who is Minister for Energy, made remarks to that effect at the official launch and workshop for energy balance held on Friday, May 30th at the Fort Young Hotel. Honorable Blackmore said all should see it as an obligation to promote the project, which hopes to afford the country a cleaner, more reliable and cheaper energy source. This will minimize the negative impact of the high cost of energy, which the minister says can be felt in every sector within the country.
We owe it to the people of Dominica to give them a ray of hope and to create Dominica as that beacon of hope for our children and our children's children. There's nothing to be had by giving out wrong information. So I stand here asking of you to go out there and spread the good news.
The minister condemned negative speculations, describing them as misleading.
And to create the impression, therefore, that the persons who are involved in the actual drilling of the test wells, the production wells, and doing the supervision of the testing, etc., is Rayburn Blackmore or Roosevelt Scarrett or the PS, is fundamentally misplaced and mischievous. And to give the impression also that we have been digging or drilling under Monwat or under the Valley of Desolation is mischievous, my dear friends. Because the sciences that we're using, the drilling rig that we're using, scientifically doesn't have the capacity to go that far. It is malicious, it is misleading, it is wicked, and we must, as a collective, dispel that.
Geothermal project activity commenced with the exploratory drilling project, which began in October 2009 with the establishment of the Geothermal Project Management Unit and the awarding of a technical assistance contract to the consulting firm of Electroconsult of Italy. The project was aimed at proving the quality and the extent of the geothermal resource in the Roseau Valley. Since then, the exploratory drilling and testing of 3 geothermal wells on the Watton-Wavern Loader geothermal field in the Roseau Valley have been completed with no incident or accident, according to Honorable Blackmore. The minister assured residents of the Roseau Valley that they are in safe hands.
Let me therefore give the people of the Roseau Valley the commitment going forward that we shall see the commencement of the testing of the production well from June 10th. We have the best experts in the world. And I've been so advised that the experts from the Geo Resource Group from America, or the Geothermal Resource Group from America, will be on island very soon. The Iceland testing team, drilling team. So the supervision of the testing and the drilling of the wells is actually done by the best experts in the world.
Honorable Blackmore encouraged individuals to cease the negative portrayal of the project and to perceive it as a positive use of our natural resources.
God gave us heat, and we must transform it into a positive and create 21st century jobs for our children, for ourselves, and our children's children. We must be able, at one stage in our development as a collective, to entice energy-intensive companies to set up shop in Dominica. And as I speak with you, it's impossible for that to happen without a high energy cost. We don't have oil, we don't have natural gas, we have geothermal. Let us be smart about it, and let us convert it into a positive.
Blackmore singled out recently resigned general manager of the Dominica electricity company Domlec, Colin Cover, as an exemplary promoter of energy sensitization. According to the minister, Cover made general efforts to improve public relations during his service as manager of the company by disseminating important information to the public. The minister says it is not uncommon for persons to have genuine concerns, and government will continue to respond to the public's questions with respect and efficiency.
And the National Development Foundation of Dominica has launched a challenge to local Facebook users to show love for the organization and win a prize. The competition is open only to residents of Dominica who are 12 or older. Competitors must like and share the NDFD page and photos for a chance to win.
In doing that, the prize that will be awarded to the individual would be a HP Slate tablet. It's a touchscreen, fully touchscreen, powered by Android, 7-inch, full display, color display. You get the information if you like at the foundation. But it's a nice HP tablet. So NDFD is on a campaign, a like campaign over like over Facebook page. Persons are advised to do so. Persons are advised to join on board, come on board. We have regular updates or activities being done, or training done, or special interest rates, or our board of directors, new and outgoing as well. So feel free, call in the office as soon as you may, 448-3240. Also, we have our website available as well at ndfd.com.
To access the page, go to facebook.com/ndfd.ltd.
Coming up, here are a few simple reasons why you should quit drinking soda drinks.
What's for dinner?
I know, but you and Cheryl.
Who? Cheryl? Oh, babes, that's nothing.
Nothing with the neighbor, that is nothing.
Hon,
come
on.
Whatever.
You know you're my number
one. And she's number what, 10? Plenty married women getting AIDS from the husband these days. I don't want to be one of them. From now on, I'm looking out for me.
But babes, I only talk to the woman.
Until I'm certain, this will take care of both of us, if you're lucky.
Your family depends on you. Don't take home AIDS.
In-studio discussions, Insight, Creole News, Road to the Throne, Calypso, Creole Festival, Carnival, and lots more local programming. See it all on the Government Information Service, your first for local news.
To begin with, Coca-Cola specifically is counteractive to weight loss efforts. One 330 milliliter can of Coke contains around 160 calories. Even diet soda has been found to increase the possibility of weight gain by 41%.
Additionally, Coca-Cola and other colored soft drinks stain your teeth. They have been shown to destroy 10 times more teeth material than fruit juices in just the first 3 minutes of drinking during a test.
Moreover, it acts as an artificial stimulant. Caffeine is a psychoactive stimulant drug. It affects the central nervous system and alters brain function, resulting in temporary changes in perception, mood, consciousness, and behavior. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website at news.gov.dm.
Friend us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire news production team, I'm Tasia Floissac.
And I'm Mervin. Thank you for watching.